Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today what we are going to be going over is the North Carolina Senate race and basically talk about recent polling that has happened in the North Carolina Senate race. The two candidates, Cal Cunningham, the Democrat, versus the incumbent Republican, Thom Tillis. We're going to be going over recent election data and try to kind of correlate that with this race and then generally look at its implications on the overall national picture. So, looking at the 2014 race, where Thom Tillis originally gained the seat. He took it from incumbent Democrat Kay Hagan. She won back in 2008 during, their kind of Democratic wave year where Obama was elected president. She won by a huge margin, unseating incumbent Republican Elizabeth Dole. And then Thom Tillis took the seat for the Republicans in the wave year of 2014. However, even though this was a red wave year with, many races such as in Iowa going to the Republicans by double digits, even though Iowa is technically considered a swing state, especially on the Senate level, Thom Tillis only won by about 1.5 percentage points, which is still quite notable for a swing state, but, this is definitely a race to kind of look at. Looking at the polling that they have on the Wikipedia page for the Senate race, for Real Clear Politics, their average is Cal Cunningham plus 9.7. 9.7. I mean, generally considering the typical margin of error is about 3 to 4 points, as seen in all of these polls shown here. But the fact that he is leading by so much is absolutely insane. I mean, this is the state of North Carolina that back in 2016, which was the last time that there was a Senate race in North Carolina, the Republicans won by 6 points. Richard Burr overperformed Donald Trump's margin. Donald Trump only won the state by about 2 points back in 2016. And this state, even on the national level, is still quite close, but just leaning Biden. The fact that this is going for almost a 10-point margin towards Cal Cunningham is insane. And looking at the gubernatorial election, which is also coinciding with this. Back in 2016, Roy Cooper outperformed Deborah K. Ross, the Democratic nominee for Senate, by quite a substantial margin, and he actually won. This is a state that Donald Trump won. In the Senate level, they run, and Roy Cooper narrowly edged out a win, unseating the current incumbent governor. Now in 2020, he's actually leading even more than Cal Cunningham. He, in certain polls, is leading by double digits, 15, 14 points, which, again, in the state of North Carolina, a state that narrowly went to Mitt Romney back in 2012, despite Barack Obama winning states such as Ohio, Iowa, and back in even 2008, where Obama swept nationwide. He flipped the states of Indiana. He made Missouri close. He made Montana close. He won the whole Rust Belt in double digits. And the fact that it's now, and in correlation to that, North Carolina was barely won. It was won by less than a percentage point. Showing and how this state really does have a Republican identity. And the fact that this Republican identity is in danger is a huge warning sign for the Republicans. If we look at the 538 polls for North Carolina, in the polls added today by YouGov, I believe this is a CBS YouGov poll, pretty large sample size. I can get into the analytics of that, but the fact that Biden leading by 4, which again is quite notable if that actually were to happen on election day, a Biden lead plus 4, insane. But the fact that he is actually outperforming Joe Biden by 5 points is absolutely notable. 3 days ago, I believe, he's leading by 11. July 29th, he's leading by 12 points. He's leading by 9 points. The fact is, Cal Cunningham is definitely the favorite to win this race. And in my nationwide Senate map, this is, if the election were held today, this is kind of how I think the races would go. He would win North Carolina, and he would win it by a lot. I do expect this race to narrow up by election day. But, you know, the fact that he has such a surmountable lead currently, I'm not sure if it's going to be enough for Tom Tillis to make up the margins. Just like with Trump in the state of Arizona or Michigan or Wisconsin or Pennsylvania. These are all states that went to Donald Trump back in 2016, some by pretty decent margins. And the fact that he is now losing them, and he's literally losing them by a lot, is absolutely insane. And giving the Democrats North Carolina would effectively give them the majority. They would have to win the presidential race in order to get the 50-50 tie, and then the vice presidential pick would, of course, do the deciding vote. However, North Carolina, it would help break that. And in a year where the Democrats could actually even get a filibuster breaking majority, where if they were to flip the states of Iowa, if they were to flip the states of Kansas, Kentucky, which is actually, doing better, Alabama, Mississippi, South Carolina, both of Georgia's races, and potentially even Texas or even Arkansas, not Arkansas, Alaska, this would be absolutely insane. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this kind of prediction analysis of this race. Please like and subscribe. Let me know how you think in the comments below. Give me some video ideas. I like doing the ideas that you guys suggest to me. And thank you.